Good evening, everybody. Oh,
Right.
first thing that happens when we start playing the game, door pops off its hit.
Oh, no? I love that you just immediately like put it in your hand as well. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna need that.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, I was on a fucking endless quest for stone, wasn't I?
Did we?
I have actually got...
We didn't find enough okay, we still need copper. Oh my god. Right, bowl.
Oh, I've reached the 10 stream streak.
Wow.
I know.
Oh.
Number one super fan. Alright, Tickseed.
Hey, Tickseed.
Right, I need sand.
I told you about Melina being like a Gorillaz super fan, right? Didn't I?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, because she listens to one Gorillaz song over and over and over again. She was in the like top 0.1% of Gorillaz listeners, and so got early access to a new album or something.
Incredible.
Yeah, hey Tickseed, how you doing? Oh, it's getting dark already. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, it's like 7 o'clock. That'll happen.
No, right, okay, well.
Hey Leon, how's it going?
Yeah, right. I hope everyone's
oh.
excited for me to not remember how to play this fucking game.
Literally 3 messages about the heat within like 10 seconds of each other. Love that. Yes, it's hot. It's going to get hotter.
Talking about it.
Yeah.
What?
Right,
No,
I'm
not
turning
gravel,
around.
Fucking hell. You ever wonder if I might be bad at this game, or just, you know, generally paying attention to things in general, and also forming sentences?
Ah, it's overrated.
Mm. God.
Unfortunately, Tickseed, you're going to have to part with your hard-earned pounds in order to hear the entirety of Avril Lavigne's Girlfriend.
Yes, derailing the stream costs money.
Well, at least when you're not one of the hosts, I guess.
That's true, yeah.
Hey Coach, how's it going?
Alright, Coach. God, my life would be so much simpler if they just give me the fucking ADHD drugs.
Oh, I'm level 3 in surviving. How good is that?
Cool.
Oh, nearly. I take it you're still waiting for the drugs, then?
Me? Yeah. Yeah.
Incredible that you still haven't got them yet. What's up?
They're not in a hurry.
Yeah. Yeah, I do get that impression. Oh my god. bunch of fucking animals. Oh, it's over. Now what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. The boy's on his last legs. And yeah, very appropriate foghorn there. Or air horn.
Yeah.
rather.
Welcome to the stream, Rincewind 737, Boeing's finest.
I like the implication of Dave's message there that we're like wasting his time.
Yeah.
It's your own bits you're wasting. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what to do with myself now. There's no Avril Lavigne's girlfriend playing.
Oh. What did we used to do before that?
I don't know. It's so long ago. Become institutionalized. Yeah, there is that. "55-minute wait."
Stream ends in 54 minutes and 30 seconds. Nice, isn't it? The quiet. This is exactly what he was actually talking about.
Oh, that's a fucking bear.
I hope it's not close to the house.
No, it's miles away from the house. Come on. Right. Ow.
Hype train success. That's cool.
Yeah, congratulations everyone. You did it.
Yeah, we did it. We got him.
Target secured. Oh, I'm looking at the temperature reading on the
Yeah, and like
16 degrees. I wish that was me.
yeah. Well, last stream's Voyager Discovery has done me well. Like I've got 50 cobblestone, whatever the fuck this block is. What's it called? Fanned cobblestone.
Oh,
Yeah.
love to be in the amber extreme heat warning. Yeah, we love to be in the orange blob of heat. I keep seeing things saying like, oh, there's also going to be like enormous fucking thunderstorms like immediately afterwards, which would make sense, but you know, I don't know how prolific those are actually going to be.
Yeah.
Hopefully it EMPs the UK and sends us back to a time when we had society.
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
Hey Velmatron, welcome in.
Alright, Bumbatron.
Look forward to Zeus's anger. Well, it was about time someone stepped up to the plate. Maybe if we can bring down like the righteous anger of you know, like an ancient god, then maybe this heat wouldn't be all bad. Went to an art gallery today. It was nice. Did it have air conditioning? Think so. It wasn't too warm anyway. Living life high on the hog. In that case, then.
Yeah.
Man, I need some fucking. Oh, how close is this to home? Not close at all. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, need some copper real badly.
Didn't I find some? Last time,
yeah,
like?
we've got 32 copper. We need 40. So we're nearly there. How do we think Special K felt finding out that he'd resigned in a newspaper / Donald Trump tweet? I hope he felt terrible. I think the thing that made me like just groan earlier though was the report that apparently he's going to put together a fucking review to see if he should resign. Like, come on, man! What are we doing here? I want you to go out into the country and find out if people really do fucking hate my guts, just to make absolutely sure I have to resign.
I still can't believe that he like told Donald Trump. Do you know what I mean? Does he genuinely think that they've got some kind of like friendship or mutual respect, or even like non-loathing? Do you know what I mean? It's baffling behaviour.
Yeah, it is. I'm sure he did it for like, real like statesman reasons, and not him just being a total fucking wet wipe. Oh, blackcurrants. Loved reading that What's Her Face was saying they needed more ceremony around the unanimous decision that's been made. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Harriet Harman? I think it was Harriet Harman. It still fucking blows my mind that she has a fucking political career.
Yeah. Such a fucking unrepentant ghoul.
Yeah. Like if you're the right kind of Labour MP or former Labour MP, you can just do whatever the fuck you want, and like, you know, you are still a, you know, real human being as far as these fucking losers are concerned.
Yeah, she still bears the mark of Tony, so
yeah.
You know. I came out without eating this morning. Fuck's sake.
What's up?
I came all the way out here without eating.
Oh, fuck's sake! I almost had that.
I guess I'll be coming all the way back.
There's no way I'm going to be able to catch that rabbit. If the world of politics is anything like the world of business and fairly sure they're one and the same, then it actively selects for ghouls. Yeah, that's where the evidence seems to point, isn't it?
Oh fuck. It's okay. I didn't like having knees anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, they've just caused you grief up until now. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I guess I'm coming home. Unlike the football.
I'll take Seed. Why would you do something like that? I don't need all this low fertility soil.
Is there any food in the shack, by the way?
There should be a meal or two.
Cool. I've just forgotten how to play this fucking game. Do you know what I mean? We take a week off and I just...
Okay, alright, Dave's onto something.
It doesn't help that I've spent the last, like, 2 days playing a fucking... a different survival crafting thing.
Yeah, you didn't get your special dispensation to do that.
Oh. Oh, fuck my life.
Is that just medium? I think that's just medium. Yeah, it is medium. Nah, it's worth picking up. Ow. Getting cubed in the head.
Alright.
Keir Starmer mournfully slicing the half-time orange one last time. Like, I'd never heard of this before, and I asked my friend who is a football knower, like, what the fuck is that about? And he was like, oh yeah, it's this really old thing that no one really does anymore. I'm like, okay. Why, I mean, kind of just raised further questions, you know what I mean? Like, what the f...
I forgot you'd spiked the fucking punch.
What's that?
I said I forgot you'd spiked the punch at home.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. It's good food though.
Yeah, no. I'm not hungry anymore, that's true.
Yeah? Yeah, you got other problems.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck my life. Right, I come back and I'm 2 fucking granite stones short. Back I go.
Off you go then.
Yeah. Work. Yeah, anyway, that other survival game's, it's the pre-alpha of Star's Reach, which is basically, what if Star Wars Galaxies hadn't been bogged down by all that Star Wars horseshit by the guy that directed Star Wars Galaxies, and it's good fun so far. I fought like about 80 beholders to get enough fucking spleens to make a gun. It was very good.
Beholders?
The gun didn't work, because, you know, pre-alpha, but I made it. It shoots things, it just doesn't do anything different to the gun I already had. So, you know. But yeah, beholders, they're like just these big one-eyed orb things with little gnat wings and a horn.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. And then I had to rescue a guy who'd decided to build a homestead on Beholder Mountain and was unsurprisingly killed by beholders. So. If anyone in chat's not old enough to remember Star Wars Galaxies, it's the vibe of this game is kind of like MMO. What was that? No Man's Sky.
Right.
But really good. Or at least it seems really good so far.
Yeah, I mean, I just bounced off No Man's Sky super hard.
Yeah, same. I don't know if I even own it still. I know I bought it like release date because loads of people were playing it and they were saying it was great. I think I played it for like just over 2 hours till I got to the space combat and then just went like, oh, this is dog shit, but Steam wouldn't give me the money back maybe.
Yeah, I definitely bought it and then refunded it before the 2 hours were up. Just doesn't appeal to me. Dave asked what the fashion options are like, Jamie.
Unimplemented as of yet, but I assume you will be able to craft warm hats like you could in Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, it is like, you said it was pre-alpha, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so like, yeah, I'll definitely give them a lot of slack for like calling it pre-alpha and it actually being pre-alpha, you know?
I mean, it's more there than some fucking games I've seen in early access, like.
Yeah?
Well, it's more there than some games I've fucking seen at launch, do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's still lacking, but like, having said that, I got it on I got into the alpha on Friday night, and it runs like complete shit on my computer. It took some amount of Proton fucking around to get it running what I would call badly, rather than, you know what I mean, absolutely atrociously. And,
what a fucking shot with the spear there. Chat, you all saw it.
yeah, it took some fucking around to get it running merely poorly, and a lot of stuff just doesn't work or isn't implemented yet. And I've still put like 12 hours into it over the weekend, so definitely got the juice.
Yeah, it's got something about it.
Yeah, it's gonna have all the Star Wars Galaxies levels of like nonsense in it, you know what I mean? Entertainer as a career and that sort of thing. I think, if I remember rightly, in Star Wars Galaxies you could be a musician and a dancer. I think they were the entertainer careers.
Right.
But like those are going to be in. They're on the skill tree but unimplemented. But it's going to be those plus actor plus writer and journalist is in there as well. I don't know what the fuck that entails. Just making terrible takes constantly, I guess. But
Yeah.
because you extra like you training journalist, you get extra fucking like cash on the forums for demanding that everyone's game get nerfed or something like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying it. Jank and all.
I mean, sometimes jank can be endearing.
Yeah. Alright, I've now got what experts are describing as fucking hunters of stones, so I'm gonna head home and finish in that fucking cellar. I don't know if we can actually make stairs yet, like, which is probably gonna
You need
put a
clay
crimp on that.
and...
Yeah. Stones, probably.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we got any clay?
We should do. Like, I'm literally next to some clay at the moment, but I've got, like, no bag space.
I believe you betray me like this.
Sorry, my lad.
Yeah, Pete.
Hey, Pete. How's it going?
I'll tell you how it's going for Pete, right? It is that nothing bad can happen, it can only good happen. Isn't that right?
Am I missing something?
Yeah, Pete was complaining about that being an earworm on Blue Sky the other day.
Oh, right.
And blames us.
Oh, that was a rabbit. Alright, I don't want to go too far into this forest.
It's an enchanted forest, though.
Oh yeah, magical enchanted forest that's just got enchanted magical wolves in it that just eat you still.
Yeah.
That is a wolf.
friend told me to adopt a mantra for good mental health. She might regret that. I mean, what's a good mantra for good mental health? It is what it is, and it is not good.
No, I've not heard that one before, but welp.
Really? I got my daughter-in-law's shirt with that on.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's a good mantra for good mental health. Keir Starmer is having a miserable time.
Actually, we got the daughter-in-law like a bunch of shirts for Christmas, and they would like a lot of them would make good mental health mantras. We are all dogs in God's hot car was one of them.
Wow.
And then
Incredible.
there was another one with Barney the dinosaur on, and it says commit tax fraud.
Thanks, Barney.
And I don't know how much use it is as a mental health mantra, but there was another one that had a picture of a clownfish on, and it just said, "Where the fuck is my son?"
Inspiring.
Yeah. Like this if you cry every time.
And I do.
Common side effect of living in Britain.
Yeah. I cannot fucking find any goddamn copper. This is very annoying. I might have to. Well, what we could do, and you should probably help me, Jamie, because it's not gonna be what I would call exhilarating gameplay, and sieve some fucking sand.
Yeah, did you get the copper from just across yonder that I found but didn't pick up? I think I marked it.
I don't know where that is, so no. I mean, maybe, but I don't know.
No, actually, I've only got one marked on the map for some reason. I thought I marked two. Is this still an early access? It is, yes. Oh God.
Yeah, it's one of those games that I don't think it's ever going to have like a 1.0.
Keep the faith.
Oh, I am on the right direction. That's good.
What was that? Huh. That was weird.
What's that?
I was just in the house and I heard like the eating food noises coming from outside. When I come outside, there's nothing there. So.
Maybe it was a raccoon or something.
Yeah, it could have been. Born to Die, World is a Fuck also crossed my mind.
All this AI nonsense made you get a "They Live" tattoo.
Yeah, what does it say?
It just says "They Live."
There's a lot of options for a "They Live" tattoo, I feel.
Oh, God damn it. Really off with my spears today. Oh, that was very close.
Alright, the cellar just needs a door.
And we need copper to be able to do that, so...
Right, well... I'm gonna go and have another look for this fucking...
Well, what we can do in the meantime is just fucking
Shit.
put dirt in the way.
Yeah. Can't live like that, man.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but, you know, better than food rotting. Oh, that was way off. Oh, what? There's bees.
Oh, okay, so I think I did pick all this copper up, but... Because there's, like, just mysterious blocks missing from the ground over here where it was, so I just picked it up and dug a block out to show you.
Yeah. Ah, leveled up in farming.
Nice.
Right, I think the bees are up here.
It was not for clay, wasn't it? There's clay in here. There's also granite stones in here. Why have I been on like a fucking endless quest to the mountains when I could have had 4 whole stones that were just lying around the hut?
Sama is not one of the they live aliens, he's one of the humans that collapse with them. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
ain't that the truth? What can I bin off? Nah, that can go.
I don't think he's even got the juice for that, to be honest, like. He'd be like a guy that just thinks we should hear them out, but they don't actually care enough to fucking give him a seat at their fucking,
Yeah.
like, banquet or whatever, you know what I mean?
Oh,
It'd be very interesting to see whether he actually, excuse me, whether he actually gets a job, like, you know, the traditional post-prime minister job. Where
I
you
mean,
just sit somewhere
like,
and they just shovel money into you.
his worst case scenario is he goes back to someone like Mishondaraya. Like, IMO anyway.
Yeah.
Ah! Ow! Oh fuck, they're both going for me. Ah, so close.
F.
Ah shit. I forgot I didn't have a temporal gear. Well, picked up some copper bits though. We're back at the spawn point.
Nice. Oh, I forgot how stairs work, so everyone jot that down.
Oh, that's a wolf.
Oh,
What's up?
just put stairs like on a block and they went upside down. It's like,
Ah.
cool. That's definitely what I intended to do. Alright, it's getting dark.
It is. I'm still
Bored
running
and
back.
died.
Oh, that's a wolf.
You having fun out there on Bill Oddie's Nature Watch?
No. In a word.
Hmm.
I need to drop off the 2 copper bits I have and then go get my shit.
Right. I'm just having supper. A delicious meat stew. Did you break my door again?
Yep.
Right. Oh, I forgot the meat stew had like fucking LSD in it, man. It's a surprise every time somehow.
Yeah, 1 AM going back for more LSD stew.
Yeah. Real Shelbyville promise did poison our water supply. Like fucking.
Right. There's my shit. Come on.
Pun?
Pig. Oh, shit.
Well, in other news, while you're running around like having fun, did everyone have a good Father's Day? Especially those of us whose dads were pricks and or aren't here anymore, because my dad's both, and I I forgot it was father. I just haven't cared about Father's Day in remembering the date of Father's Day in decades. Do you know what I mean? Because I've not been liberated from having to buy a card by how much of a knob my dad was, and so I was pleasantly surprised at like fucking midnight when the band came downstairs and gave me a giant Lego fucking spaceman to build and a card, and I was like, holy shit.
Extremely on brand as well for it to give it to you like literally at midnight.
Yeah, because otherwise you forget.
Oh, that's a...
SK The Crusader just resubscribed for 10 months. Wow, 10 months. What a time. Some would say the most beautiful time.
That's right, I would say that. Welcome in, son.
Welcome, Sinan. Okay, I'm starving. I need a knife.
My dad's alright. We've had a problem, but we get on fine now. Yeah, I mean, glad to hear it, mate. My dad once posted on Facebook that racism was a psyop invented by the USSR, so drop that down.
Oh my god, okay.
Simply not starve. Yeah. Is
Yeah,
your Blue Sky account popular enough to be posting opinions like that? I'm not going to import off-site drama, but that was a fucking doozy today with like that person posting like, you know, the people who are out here begging for rent for donations for rent every month. Have they tried simply doing something else? It's like, I'm going to say yes. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to say yes. They probably have. I don't think there's many people who, you know what I mean, would choose panicked begging at the 11th hour every month as a career if other things were an option. But you know, I'm not an incredibly popular lib, so what would I know about it?
Yeah, they should try protracted begging across the month like we do.
You should just get Rob to, like, you know what I mean, teleport into their fucking house and yell at people to subscribe.
Right, I'm finally back.
I mean, I've been in this situation before. Oh, welcome back. Have some acid bath. I've been in the situation before where I was having to, like, you know, scrounge on fucking social media at the end of every month, and it's not pleasant.
Yeah, I believe that. One day. Oh, that's what we need.
It never stops being the worst fucking feeling in the world either, having to write those posts. Like, never got used to it.
Yeah. And, like, nor should you have to, you know?
Exactly, yeah. It's almost as if there's systemic problems that should be dealt with, you know what I mean, rather than expecting everyone to pull themselves up by the bootstraps.
Alright, well, bedtime, I guess.
I love that you went to bed with a lit torch in your hand as well.
It's called fire safety.
It's the Stone Age equivalent of me going to bed and then scrolling on my screen phone while the wife kicks me in the back.
Right, let's make some fucking food. Where did that fucking bowl go? Oh, there it is.
They say you should just do something about it, but when you arrive at the castle with an angry mob, they're all like, not like that. Yeah.
Yeah, sing a different tune then, don't they?
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to look at this incredible, like, masterwork I'm creating?
One sec. I need to get this food underway.
Alright, yeah, good point. I've spent 2 days playing a game where food is something that gives you buffs or, like, restores hit points immediately, and then I forgot we need to, like, you know what I mean, eat every day or we die.
Oh, very nice. I assume this is gonna, like, this is the upstairs, yeah?
Yes. Was that a trick question?
No, what? What?
You went up the stairs and you were like, I assume this is upstairs, and it's like, yeah.
I don't know, you might be building some kind of tower.
We should build a tower, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Fun fact, my dad is older than the so-called State of Israel. So was Donald Trump, which was a fun factoid the other day when there was screenshots of that Israeli guy posting that, like, even though Donald Trump had betrayed him, Israel was here before him and it'll outlast him, and it's like, kind of wasn't there before him though. It's not how time works.
Well, it's not important, is it?
No. The important thing is more money for bombs forever.
Uh-huh. to Israel of the mind, yeah.
Still, I'm excited to see Andy Burnham's fresh new take on British politics. Can't wait for that. If Northern Keith have we considered? Too much on bombs and not enough on bums.
Damn, they do be saying that.
Imagine if Burnham becomes leader and then, like, gives Starmer a fucking cabinet job.
I mean, that just would be just fucking risible, wouldn't it?
It'd be so funny. Minister for Rakes. I was literally just about to say, put him at the foreign office so that Melts can just, like, you know what I mean, just flip their shit with excitement.
If there's a several month give him a chance period, then you just need a new hope every several months. I mean he's been given the blessing of, like, the commentariat, right? So initially it's not gonna fucking matter what he actually does, because he's like this fucking honeymoon period shit, which is in itself a contrivance. Like, maybe actually report on the things that he actually fucking does and has said he's gonna do. But nah, I mean, that's just not cricket, is it?
How much more copper do we need? Is it like 6 bits?
6 bits, yeah. I've got a load of sand if you want to, like,
I was going to say,
start
should we
sieving.
head out into those mountains where I found a bunch last time, and because there's like way more mountain behind that I didn't look at, you know.
I mean, here's a wooden pan if you want to sieve.
Okay. Do you want to go out to the mountains and have a look and see if there's any more lying around?
That's basically what I was doing yesterday.
What, those mountains over there?
What? Where? Are you gonna be more specific?
Well, I'm pointing at them. You know what I mean? If you stop staring at you.
The ones to the north. To the north.
Is there a compass? No, south.
I sort of went southwest, and yeah, there was like nothing there. We can make some lamps. Let's do that.
Yeah, cool. How do I sieve? I need to be in water, don't I?
Yeah. Don't stand in the river, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. But
I swear I got some chicken meat. Oh, I did. Nice. So this can go into cooking
have to be
pot.
standing in the water, I can't remember.
Yeah, you do have to be standing in the water.
Right. Well, how does this work?
Right. So the sand needs to be like on the floor,
Okay, right, cool.
and then look at the water, and yeah, and you just tap the.
My inventory's full, but I've found a spearhead.
Oh,
You having fun there? Fucking hell.
whatever. Here's all the sand. Oh, you got full inventory. Oh, for God's sake.
I did tell you that. Oh, and everything in here is fucking full as well, isn't it?
No, there should be some room for
Oh,
stuff.
no, right, we do. Cool. Put my stairs away then.
Kegs 225 just resubscribed for 46 months. Evening, I see you are still in some awful level.
Alright, Kegs.
Hey, Kegs. Jamie's working on it.
Yeah, sure Kegs the
The
incredible
foundation.
fucking thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a pretty swanky cellar, if I'm being honest. And then room for activities upstairs.
What's that I got? A copper spearhead. Ooh.
Ooh, those are actually quite useful.
Do you want it?
Sure. Well, do you want to just store it for now?
I mean, sure, if there's room to store things anyway. I got a chunk of quartz. We can make a watch. See Jamie's making a pebble dashed semi in honor of Keir Starmer's child of their own. That's right. When am I going to get a try on the fishing?
I can give it to you now if you like.
Let me finish this block of sand, otherwise my autism will be upset with me. I've got a rusty gear.
That's useful.
Can't you like buy things off the traders with that?
Yeah.
Ooh, I've got a nugget of copper.
Nice.
Yeah, swap jobs a second.
Hey, I've got a perch. Right. Do you have 2 inventory slots?
Oh, hold on. You got room for shit?
Some room, yeah.
Have that. And that. And that. Right now we've got 4 inventory slots.
Come on.
Stink bait. Cool.
Right, so you put the bait and the rod in the crafting thing and it'll make a baited rod for you.
Yeah.
Right click to
So
cast, don't cast it into the river, and then when you see the
Yeah,
bobber
yeah.
go under, right click again.
Oh. How do I tip out water if I've accidentally like scooped some up in me?
Control right click, I think?
Yeah, that did it. Right, what did you say to do after that? Right click to cast it?
Yes, and then right click to reel in.
Alright, cool. Classic fishing expedition this, I'm high as a kite off that fucking stew.
Well, that's what fishing's for, isn't it?
Hmm.
Right, so we've got some fish.
This has completely destroyed my ability to read chat. Oh, I got a dead perch.
That's good. Oh shit, I made 2 fucking dirty ceramic pots. That's shit. Oh well.
Fishing seems good.
Yeah?
I'd say it's quite relaxing. I don't like that you've got to fucking open the crafting window between casts. Like, that's kind of annoying.
Well, can't always get what you want.
Mod it so you can just like have the bait in your offhand or something.
There is a skill that auto rebaits it.
Alright, cool.
Also, going back to Kegs' comment there, Pebble Dash Semi, that is a detached house, my friend.
I've just seen Coach's most recent message.
Yeah, it's ominous when he counts down like that. Thank you, Coach. Right, may as well cook these fish.
This time we didn't have Sky growing up in this Pebble Dash Semi in the 70s. No, that's right. Like.
Wow. Basically the Stone Age. That's why his dad needed all those tools. Right.
I do love we didn't have Sky growing up as a class indicator though. You know who else didn't have Sky growing up? Elizabeth I.
Do you want to give me those perch and I'll make you some more bait if you like?
Yeah. This fucking cast has been in the water for like what feels like an eternity.
It is possible to overfish places.
All right. Okay. What do
I mean,
call
we
it?
haven't
Two
done that
fish?
much fishing, so
No. If I reel this in, is the bait still going to be on it?
yes.
Alright.
I'm behind you right now if you want to chuck it at me.
Yeah. There you go.
Is that just the one fish?
That's all I've caught so far.
Cool. Alright. I'll make some more bait.
There you go. We need to make proper fucking stairs down to this. Like,
Yeah, probably. Oh, do we not? Have you got an empty bowl?
yeah. Brought soup down to the waterfront.
Oh, there's your fish.
Yep, I got it. It is a dead perch again.
If you give me that bowl, I can cook you up some bait.
Want the
There
other
you go.
fish?
Yeah, you may as well. I can make you a bunch of bait then. Need water. Wait. Oh wow, I got fucking 4 fish meat off of that. Oh wait, no, I got 2. Okay, right, that's fine then.
It's a fairly ominous cloud formation off to the southeast there, like.
That's fine.
I wonder if there's a storm coming. Right. I've had just about enough of this bullshit.
Right, more bowls. Ah!
we now have steps down to the water that
Nice.
don't, like, they're all just granite, andesite, sorry, so you shouldn't collapse them anymore. Right, do we want this rusty gear?
Yes.
Right, it's in the cupboard.
Alright.
We got a stick.
Yeah?
Yes. Oh, you go on, cool.
Oh my Christ alive.
Thank you for that, coach.
Yeah, thanks, I guess.
Actually, you know, when people pay for that, we should just do libel, because like the audio of the stream is not surviving for those like 4 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
My partner has once again come in to ask why I'm listening to Avril Lavigne's Girlfriend for the second time this evening. A 4-minute libel break. Yeah, are we gonna like verbify Avril Lavigne? Like, you know, people would love to say like in Minecraft and all that. Yeah, just start saying they're gonna get Lavined, you know. Right, we only need one more bit of copper.
Getting there then. That already been murdered and replaced by a doppelganger.
Yeah, for some reason it was like Avril Lavigne was killed and replaced by a doppelganger, and also Kel from Kenan and Kel had like died in a horrible accident. That was one of the like the big rumors that was going around when I was a kid. I don't know fucking why, but oh man, we have not made anything. Alright, pick mold.
I've just realised you can move the inventory window like right down above the hotbar, and then just fish with that window open, and it makes it about 30% less of a nuisance to put the bait on.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Won't I just?
And we want a hammer. Did I even make a crucible? I did not. Okay. The rumor about the kid from the Frosties ad dying. Yes! Yeah, I remember that one. What? Just such a bizarre thing. Like, oh, this minor celebrity has died, and like, okay, what? Why? What? Why is this happening? It's when I find out there's fucking. Oh no, there's not. Okay. And we need a crucible. Crucible. He was a South African kid that was dubbed over after filming the ad, and after filming the ad, moved back. Wow, what an age to be alive.
Yeah.
Whatever will they think of next? Oh Jesus.
You've fallen into the river again.
I'm not falling in, it's just all the fucking dirt is
And
falling.
after I made you that beautiful staircase.
I'm getting grass. I'm getting grass and the dirt is doing its own thing. The game being played does not allow this feature, but I wish to see how the host will deal with this contraption. Wait, which contraption? The contraption?
with this contradiction.
Oh, contradiction. No, I can't fucking read.
Right, well, one of these fish I've caught is called "The game being played does not allow this feature, but I wish to see how the host will deal with this contradiction." Are you happy now? Do you feel like that was a good use of channel points? Cool.
Well, everyone's a winner then.
Yeah.
Oh, I need more sticks. You wish blah blah contradictions the best in their future endeavours. They're gonna get eaten.
Yeah. Which
Contradictions the
bread
fish.
Yeah, we all get eaten eventually.
Yeah, it's a dog world.
I suppose maybe we all don't, like, you know, cosmonauts that, like, you know what I mean, like, never return to Earth, for example. Phantom cosmonauts, they don't get eaten.
I was in fact saying that deliberately.
I do like
need more peat.
Phantom cosmonauts as a conspiracy theory, though. I must say.
Huh.
Like, I know the original conspiracy theory is just that, like, oh yeah, the Russians lost like loads of like sent like 400 people into space and only one of them like actually managed to make it back, or whatever nonsense, you know what I mean? To try and, like, it's American cope, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea that, like, there's a bunch of cosmonauts that went up there and then just gained like supernatural powers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How else do you think the USSR did so well at the Olympics?
Yeah.
Should we go to bed, Jamie?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Phantom Cosmonauts is just like it's the idea that, like, you could hear them on the radio, like bunch of radio guys would just pick them up. I need some food.
There are several bowls of food.
Yeah.
And there are
I'm gonna give
also
you some,
bowls.
I'm gonna hurl some fish at you. You ready?
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. I was having a relaxing time. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Phantom Cosmonauts, it's the idea that, like, amateur radio guys would, like, hear a sort of, like, while tuning the radio, they would hear, like, a vague snippet of what sounded like conversation in a foreign language, and it must be a cosmonaut orbiting, like, America in the 1960s or whatever, who was trapped up there because the Russians, like, you know, obviously didn't value human life the way the Americans do. Oh. But yeah, I just imagine, I like to imagine that, like, you know, all the Phantom Cosmonauts just developed, like, weird supernatural powers and now just orbit the Earth indefinitely, waiting for the right moment to attack.
Good for her.
Well, all fishy contradictions is now being filleted, I guess. Oh, right, we were stood inside. I was like, what the fuck? I haven't entered the weird, like, dimension there, but it was because you were stood on top of me.
Do you need more bait?
I've got 2 left.
Alright, right, what I'll do, I'm gonna cook some of these fish into like normal meals,
Yeah.
and I'll turn the remaining fish into what's it fucking called?
Bait?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I don't really. Oh, that's annoying. We don't have enough vegetables. Balls.
Wonder what happened to the cosmonauts that clipped out of bounds.
Okay, that's what we'll do.
Just T-posing across the solar system in pursuit of the Voyager probe.
Oh man, still need more peat. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. We need loads of peat. Need loads of peat. Okay. All right, I need to go get peat because we've got no fuel left.
Did chat? Alice is coming to get you. He needs you to light a fire. There was one amateur radio guy in Ireland who got in contact with the cosmonaut on Mir around the end of the USSR. That's pretty cool.
Right, I don't need these bowls either.
It can only good happen. That's right. Space's collision detection was really bad in those days. It still is, really. That's why all those SpaceX rockets keep exploding on the launch pad. Like Space's hitbox is fucked. Not with the impending Kessler syndrome. I know. It's no less than we deserve, really. Like. Have you still got the ball for panning on you?
No, it's inside.
Should just leave it on the island out here.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Although we shouldn't really need it anymore unless you're really that hard up for things to do.
Well, oh, we got enough copper, did we?
Yeah.
Cool.
But we need peat to fire all of the
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna
clay.
I'm gonna wang some fish in with the seeds.
Alright. Oh, there's peat right here. That's handy. Looks like Kerbal Space Program 2 is dead in the water. Yeah, I mean that was really disappointing.
What happened to that?
Was it the publisher basically brought on like a different team to develop the game, and yeah, it's just a total fucking catastrophe.
Is that because the first team wanted more money or something?
I can't remember the specifics.
And by more money, I mean like fair compensation for the labour.
Yeah, well, who can say?
Yeah. Games industry's really on the fucking ropes at the minute, it feels like.
Yeah. I saw something the
Like,
other day that like 1/3 of all games industry workers have been laid off in the last like couple of years. It's like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's...
First game had a popularity resurgence recently. I mean, like, deservedly so, but like, could you imagine if Kerbal Space KSP 2 was just like the thing that it should have been, which is like updated graphics, better optimization, better physics. Like, it would have been incredible. Multiplayer, like, okay, like, not necessary, but if it had worked, cool. But yeah, rip to a real one.
I saw something the other week about the head of Xbox, like saying they're moving away from AI on the platform now or something because, like, I guess, like, do you know what I mean? Shit's just tanking.
Oh my god, this stuff that doesn't do anything is actually really fucking expensive when you move the costs over to the actual consumer rather than it being subsidized
Really?
by a bunch of VCs.
Yeah. Really
Wow.
fucking expensive and also widely fucking hated. Tell you what is going to be, I tell you what is going to be really fucking interesting to see. Assuming the fucking Keith in the North just keeps the online safety horse shit that we've got coming down the pipe. It's going to be interesting to see what the games industry does, because it's like, you know, a large part of its like fucking business model currently is just getting kids addicted to like
Loot
fucking
boxes
shit
and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and like, you know, the government couldn't be seen to intervene against like child gambling, but now that they're going to age gate everything, they've kind of intervened by proxy. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
how is Fortnite going to survive over here? Like, when, you know, you can't get kids to get the badge of their parents into buying V-Bucks so they can spend it on Darth Vader racism or whatever the fuck they do over there.
Dan Olsen did a video about Fortnite, and like it's really interesting in that way that his like other videos about financial fuckery are interesting, which is to say really fucking bad. And it's not just the V-Bucks, it's the like season passes, which like are just unbelievable. Alright. Let's cook this fish. Did you get... Oh, go on.
Sorry, go on.
No.
I was going to say the question is whether or not, like, do you think like big publishers that just make most of their money off like loot boxes and fucking shit like this, and live service games in general, right? Even if it's not loot boxes, even if it's like fucking cosmetics and shit, like, you're obviously going to see a dip in players from the UK when, like, you know, like, obviously children aren't allowed anymore because someone might like expose them to a swear word in chat, but also like adults aren't allowed unless they send in their fucking like a scan of their passport or something.
Yeah.
You know? So like, do you think then all these companies just like fucking cut their losses as far as Britain's concerned?
That's what Imager did.
Yeah. Like, but then, you know what I mean? Like, so if say like if it's now like prohibitively expensive to run a live service game in the UK, do you think we're gonna see like a return to fucking offline games? Because like, it's only going to be the UK so far, but it's probably not going to be like, America's probably not going to be far behind, right? Once they realize that you can actually do this bullshit. Again, assuming it gets done, you know. But it'd be interesting to see anyway. I got really lucky that I explained my objections to Roblox to my kid. They listened and said, I'm going to tell all my friends who are playing it that they're stupid and being exploited. Me, come on, don't call them stupid. That's good parenting, that. And, like, you should just explain things to your kids. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, especially British parents, just will not fucking do that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like children are just tiny fools with no understanding of anything, who exist to be like fucking, like, you know, you just sort of look at them and go, no, they think they're people, until they're old enough to answer back, at which point you're like, you know what I mean, wish they'd never been born. That's the standard British parenting model, and it, like, you know what I mean, you don't have to do it that way at all. You can just explain things to your kid and they'll trust you, because, like, you know, you're the kind of parent that explains things to them rather than fucking yelling at them when they break a rule they weren't aware existed.
Yeah.
No? Came off. Oh. Come on, how is the door this difficult to break? Oh, you got it. I accidentally put it on the inside wall instead of covering the doorway. You've got the door, mate.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright.
Earthy brown. Oh, hefty fish red wine cap stew. Yeah, we'll have some of that, I think. Destiny 2 was run into the ground by its live service commitments. Yeah, it's just not good to, like, it's just never been a good model to, like, have an endless treadmill of new shit for people to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've never seen a game, I've never known a game in, like, more than a quarter of a century of, like, online games. I've never seen one that could keep up with that. You know what I mean? Where it's like the business model is, excuse me, just an endless grind. Like, oh, we added like a bunch of cool new guns to a shooter and a bunch of, like, you know, 2 new levels to play in, and here's a fucking, like, an XP bar that just expands exponentially. And then, like, you know, players still just burn through that fucking shit before, like, because there's no sweet spot, right? It's like people either get through it too fast and you're not ready to put more content out yet, or it takes too long to do and people just get bored and don't bother. You physically cannot keep pace with your players. You dream if you can, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it also helps if there's an actual fucking game in there, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. No,
like
yeah,
just,
definitely.
for example, like EVE Online, just to pluck one out of the air.
Yeah.
Hold on. What the right,
See,
okay.
Eve's lasted as long as it has, like, because they do add new stuff, but it's just like, it's just building on the systems or adding new systems or whatever. It's not like,
Yeah.
here's X thing that you'll get and then you need it to defeat Y. Do you know what I mean? Like the endless treadmill of more raids that give you gear to get into the next raids, to get more gear to get into the raid after that, and it's
Yeah.
like, it's fun to like do that stuff, but it's not a sustainable business model. But
Yeah.
the other thing is, you can't just really, like, or you get derided if you just make a game and you go, right, it's an online game, we expect it to run for like 2 years and then we'll just wrap it up. Like, people lose their minds, you know. So like Funcom are still running a server for like Anarchy Online, I think it is, that came out in like 2001 or something.
Oh man.
Like, they've still got servers for that up. I don't think Funcom have ever shut an MMO. Even when they relaunched Secret World as Secret World Legends, they left the original Secret World servers on. You just can't, like, you can't buy unless you, like, find, well, I don't even think you could still claim it if you did, but, like, you know what I mean? There's no way to buy a copy of the game to get an account key to make an account now.
Huh.
But people who paid for a lifetime subscription like they left the game up for them, and for people who just preferred the old version, I guess, like they can stick around. And you see them on the forums complaining that like no one's playing it anymore, and it's like, well, yeah, because like everyone's moved on. Do you know what I mean? Like you can have the game as it always was, and just keep it like, and it's like, but it's not getting updates anymore, and it's like no one's playing it, and it's like, yeah, no, things are finite. Like, do you know what I mean? Like everything decays.
It's more bait for you, by the way.
Cheers. You can still have the game and go back to it, but you can't mandate that other players have to join you. My favourite games was Frontier Elite. I think technically you'll find it was Frontier Elite 2. Like Frontier : Elite 2. I kind of like to play Elite Dangerous, but it being a big open multiplayer puts me off. Don't want some dweeb from Tacoma blow me. Oh, that guy's the worst. Like, blow me up for shits and giggles. I'm a little birthday boy who just wants to pretend he's in a spaceship. Well, got some good and bad news for you there, Pete. The good news is you can set Elite Dangerous to a mode where you don't see anyone else.
Huh.
You're still online at all times, and so you can be disconnected and stuff. But it's effectively a single player game at that point, like, because they don't even have servers, so like, you know, they don't have servers in the sense that like you connect to it and it like maintains your computer maintains the game state. But yeah, but that's the good news. You can play Elite Dangerous on your own with no one else around. The bad news is it's not very good. Like, it's an interesting novelty for a while because it looks amazing. Like, it is really, really well done, engine wise. Like technically, it looks beautiful, and it's got like, you know, some real awe-inspiring like stuff going on. But gameplay wise, it literally hasn't like fucking made us. I don't think it's made like any advances since Frontier in like what, 1993 or whenever that came out. Like, it's so dated mechanically. It's almost laughable in places. Like, but and any nods to like modernity get like kicked to death before they get added to the game by the guys on the forums who want nothing. Because like, the more modern and like easy to play your game is, the more the people on the game is, I should say, the more the people on the forums like throw fits about how back in their day in 1984 on the original Elite, they didn't have any of this stuff like a UI, do you know what I mean? Or like, you know, knowing where to go or anything like that. So
and also perpetually terrified of the goons.
Oh, the goons, yeah. Yeah, so for a multiplayer game, right, like, because it's basically like, it's Elite but multiplayer, right, and you think, oh, well, that's cool. You can't trade with other players. You can't even give other players money. Like, the bad news is Elite Dangerous sucks. The bad news is that Elite Dangerous is basically just Frontier but with a coat of paint on it. The gameplay hasn't changed at all. In some aspects, the gameplay has gotten worse. But yeah, it's like, and it's not a matter of paying attention to people on the forums, like, unless you mean the devs, because it's the devs paying attention to people on the forums that is the problem. Because when they kickstarted the game, if you gave them some ludicrously high amount of money, you got to be in the special secret forum where they discussed design decisions, and those guys in there shot down absolutely fucking everything. So like, you know, the original plan was you could use mini hyperspace jumps to travel across solar systems. That got replaced with spending 10 or more minutes flying in a straight line, because that makes you appreciate the majesty of space, so say all of the nerds on the forums. And then there's just a string of decisions like that for everything they ever tried to add to the game, to like some kind of concession to like playability. The forum dads went mental. So like, when they added little, like, you could land on planets and drive a little moon rover around, the original plan was that they wouldn't need fuel because they run on fusion, and it's just it's not like there's petrol stations on abandoned on like uncharted planets. So, but the forums complained, and so like for the sake of making the game worse and more awkward to play, your dune buggy can run out of fuel, at which point you just instantly teleport back to your spaceship in orbit or something like that, because they obviously didn't plan for you to be able to run out of fuel, so they had to just patch something in last minute, and that was just, you're dead, teleport back to ship. And to stop yourself from running out of fuel, you have to shoot rocks to gather sulfur, because your futuristic like moon buggy runs on gunpowder. And then it was the same when they launched it on consoles, and people were reluctant to play it because it was like an enormous faff to team up with your mates. So they were like, what if you could just like transfer ships to your local, like you own a ship and it's somewhere else, you can just teleport it to your station so you can play with your mates straight away instead of having to go and get the ship. And that got shouted down, and eventually it was the compromise reached was you had to pay a huge fee and wait like a huge amount of time. And it's like, why is that even a feature now? It's now quicker to just go and get it's quicker and cheaper to go and get the fucking ship yourself, like it was originally. You've put in a feature that doesn't even serve the purpose it was intended for. But the forums are going to forum. But yeah, the not being able to trade with other players thing, and not being able to build anything in the world. I think you can build like a space, like build in air quotes a space station now, in the sense that you carry enough printers for an NPC, and then the NPCs will like just create a space station the next time like the server does maintenance. And then you don't own the space station or anything else. It might have your name on it maybe or something, but you don't like own it or make any money from it or anything. But you can technically colonize worlds by hauling a bunch of shit around so that someone else can colonize worlds. Because if players had any agency or ability to affect the universe, then it might turn out like EVE Online, where organized player groups ran off all of the people who play Elite Dangerous, who just want to be like able to just play like play the multiplayer game on their own, which you can do in Elite Dangerous, but that's not good enough. No one else needs to be able to like interact with other players either, because otherwise they get an unfair advantage over the guy playing it single player who never sees them or interacts with them in any way.
Well, you can play EVE Online like that.
You can, you know what I mean, but there's the ever-present threat of like being shot by some guy, like. But yeah, if you see EVE Online in a sale for very cheap, I would grab it, because it's incredibly beautiful and worth like playing for a little bit just to fly around and look at stuff. But once it gets old, and it will get old fairly quickly, they've never done anything to try and fix like the grind.
Good luck trying if someone decides they really want your stuff in EVE, though. Well, I mean, there is that, but like, I mean that's the ethos of the game, and like I do kind of respect that. Like, don't fly something you can't afford to replace. Like, yeah, okay,
yeah,
that's just sensible. And like like with skill and like the right stuff on your ship, like depending on what you're doing, you probably can escape whatever it is that you're being fucked out, unless like you've just been caught, completely out of position by people who are just like you say, just that determined.
Sounded like most PvP games. I mean, like some PvP games are good, right? Like the PvP in Star Wars Galaxies was like incredible, because it was like you could be a bounty hunter and take a job to kill a Jedi, and like because you had to unlock Jedi, you had to unlock the ability to play as a Jedi by I can't even, it was some ridiculous method. Like you had to when a character was created, it was like marked with 3 professions, and it had to master those 3 professions, but you didn't know what they were. So like at that point, everyone, like a huge amount of people in the game were just AFK grinding professions as much as possible to try and unlock a Jedi. It was an incredible move on the part of the devs. But people would get Jedi, and then like Jedi had permadeath. So if you got killed, like that, your Jedi was just gone. If you made it, if you mastered Jedi before you got killed, you could log them on, and run around as a blue ghost, like fucking Alec Guinness. But when talking about SGG, you need to specify pre or post combat update. God, I don't remember. I remember the combat update, and I remember it being a. I remember there was two, wasn't there? There was like the new game experience as well. I don't remember enough specifics of like what did what and which system did whenever, but I just know at one point like we were bounty hunting Jedi, and it was because of like we just used to. The thing is like, so Jedi would like roll around in packs, and like because they didn't want to get ganked, right? Like if they got ganked by bounty hunters, even though that was the cost of playing a Jedi, right? It was like, oh, you're so strong and you can like lift things with your mind, but also everyone's out to get you, and they didn't like that, so they would like do just really like weak shit, like carry a house with them, and then like, you know, be grinding monsters on a planet, and if some like people would be scouting for them, and if they saw anyone approaching, they would put the house down and run inside so that they were protected and stuff like this. And like we just had to constantly come up with like ways around that, like placing our own house on the other side of a hill so that it was technically a town that we were mayor of, and they couldn't like put their house down anymore and stuff like this. Like it was great. Or like people would just, some of them would like get on, do, I don't know what you had to do to get noticed and put on the bounty hunter job list, but they would get on the list and then park themselves in a house and just leave the character logged in constantly so that it took up slots, like because people would get a job and it gave you a random Jedi to hunt, and if it was that guy who's just sitting in his house for like 8 days without moving, you couldn't get to him. And then I figured out that you could get to him because when the server came back up after the weekly maintenance, you could like they would log in again afterwards. But if they were in the house if you were in a house when you logged out, you logged back in under the floor of the house until you moved. And like so you could you know, the little mouse droids off the Death Star, you could get one of those, have a droid like engineer or whatever they were called fill it with explosives, and then just like when they logged in, they'd be under the house so the droid could target them and drive under the house and blow them up.
Game of the year, fucking hell.
I love
shit like that.
It was so good. Like you could do all sorts of stuff. Like I would like we would me and my mate would team up, and like you'd have them like, you know, Jedi be in a town, and when they saw you coming, they would immediately run and like board themselves in a house. So I would send I would basically walk across like the desert to get onto a hillside overlooking the town without anyone seeing me, and then lie there with a rifle. And then my mate would take the shuttle into town, and when he got off the shuttle, they'd all like immediately like scatter and like shut themselves in the houses and send like some of their friends to go like and harass my mate and tell him like, oh, just leave him alone, he's just trying to play the game and all this stuff. And they would like pay you to like not do the, so my mate would take a bribe from them to not like do the job, and then get back up. They'd escort him to the shuttle and watch him leave, and then when they sounded the all clear and the guy walked out of the house, I shot him from the hillside. It was just great. Like we found so many like just weird sandboxy things you could do to like get around, you know, the like unsportsmanlike behavior. So that was one of the two good PvP games I've ever played. The other one was League of Legends, but specifically only when I was on the American servers and I'd called my account Sensible Gun Law. Also skip doors to houses or other walls by unplugging your Ethernet cable for just long enough to not log yourself fully out. Oh, that's pretty good, that, like. I will say, when I used to play Star Wars Galaxies, I didn't have an Ethernet cable. I was like directly on like the modem plugged into the computer, so I don't know if that still worked. But anyway, if you weren't here at the start of the stream, Titivilus or Titivilus, I don't know how you pronounce that, but if you weren't here at the start of the stream, I was saying I've been playing. I'm in the pre-alpha test for Stars Reach, which is basically a spiritual successor to Star Wars Galaxies by Raph Costa, who did the original Star Wars Galaxies, and it's got some of that same juice to it. Like, you'd spend ages clotting around, like, you know, refining the best plants to make trousers out of and things of that nature. But the combat is like more action based, kind of a bullet hell. Like, all of the animals shoot things at you. So you'll find like space dogs or deer or something, and they just shoot fireballs. But then different ones have different attack patterns. So you'll get like some that fire in a spray and some that shoot Hohmann missiles and things. And like you've got to shoot back while dodge rolling and jump, like double jumping over the projectiles. It's quite good fun. But again, it's a pre-alpha, so it's jank as all hell. Like, but.
Well, when it's not in like pre-alpha or whatever, you'll have to get me a key or something.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely worth a look. Like, they've got. It looks like they've got some like what's that you've made?
That is an oil lamp.
Oh, cool. Yeah, they've got some
because we made some rendered fat, so I thought we'd get some light sources going.
Hopefully they learned a few things about economies. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, they've got some what seems like a quite interesting idea for how to deal with like player count. So like the central hub is deep space, and it's just like it's a space station, and there's some asteroids you can mine, and some creatures floating about. And then, like, to get to the planets, there's like a wormhole for each planet, and you just fly through the wormhole and you like land on the surface of the planet. But apparently, in the final like design, there'll be new planets come out, and then you can go there and like gold rush it, basically. You know, go down there and like mine new stuff and like things like that, because the different planet, the same materials from different planets have different levels of quality, which affects the stuff you craft with it and all that cool Star Wars Galaxy stuff. But you can like become mayor of a planet and then settle there and everything. But if a planet like goes too long without anyone like doing anything on it, then the wormhole will close and that planet will be like forgotten. So if a planet gets like fully like mined out or whatever, then like it'll just be like abandoned, and then new planets will come out. And if they get more, you know, if they have a surge in population, more wormholes will open, so there's more space for people to mess around in. How well that'll work with players, I don't know. It's a good idea on paper, but like I would point towards like the City of Heroes revival, where they've got like 6 different server shards, and one of them has about 4 times, like at least 4 times the population of its nearest rival at any given moment, because like they've got like these 6 shards. Yeah, they've got these 6 shards, so you don't have like player overpopulation and everyone just beelines to the one with the highest count, like, and then some days it ends up with a queue to get in. But players are just going to be like that, though, aren't they? And to answer your earlier question, yeah, mayor of a town was also a profession. Politician, I think it was, wasn't it? But we had someone who'd taken like 2 skill boxes from that, just enough that they could like declare a town or something, so that like no one else could put a house down on the other side of the hill. I don't want to make it sound like every single one of our plans was like some Tom Clancy tier 1 operator shit. One time I convinced my mates that we should all train attack banthas. That one was funny, but it wasn't particularly effective. But it was quite funny watching like a fucking Jedi Knight get chased across like a fucking hillside by like 3 fucking Dougals from the Magic Roundabout.
Should we start finding someone to raid?
Yeah, I can do.
Do we have an axe anywhere? I don't think we do. Okay.
See a bunch of people playing Minecraft. Has something happened with Minecraft? Have they made it good or something?
No.
I mean, not that I care, because it's like Microsoft and we're on the actually, that's a good point. Like, do you know what I mean? I felt really like fucking narked when we raided someone after the last stream, and it turned out they were because it said like special event, and I was like, oh, maybe they're raising money for charity or something, and they were watching the Xbox Live presentation, and I was like, cool. Do you know what I mean? Because I think we should all agree boycott Microsoft. Let's see who's playing. Right. Let's see who else is playing this game. All right. Well, it's pretty much all VTubers, but there's one here that's tagged LGBTQ and safe space. So let's go and see what they're up to. Searching for tin, the stream pile says. So.
Relatable.
The abandoned planets, hopefully you start getting in, being no prospectors come around to deliver a gulch for a dog's age. Yeah, I mean, I do imagine it's going to end, like, if they put it in as described, it's going to end up with, like, one guy camping each planet to make sure it doesn't despawn. But, who knows?
Fucking hell, this water is really fast flowing.
Yeah. Alright. Right, well, here's the raid going.
Alright, well, thank you
Lord-bearing old-timer. That's my job on the podcast.
Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our escapades in fishing and sieving.
I finished those stairs. It's not nothing.
And stairs.
And Avril Lavigne's girlfriend.
And Avril Lavigne's girlfriend.
Yeah. It's been an eventful stream.
And we'll catch you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. There will be another premium episode out, and maybe tomorrow? Question mark.
Is that ready for checking?
It was last night.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
well,
at 1 o'clock this morning. That's
oh, yeah.
Night,
then no, then.
Right. Anyway, we'll see you all next week.
Yep. Bye,
Thanks
everyone.
for coming out. See ya. Right, we out.